It's midday. Good afternoon. Welcome to the bulletin from the News Hub here at Adisawi Kanda in Accra. We're live on DSTV channel 279, also across all our social media platforms, TV3 Ghana. And you can also download the 3 News app on the Google Play or App Store and watch us on the go. Our top stories this afternoon. Parliament expected to approve government's 2022 budget and economic policy statement amid minorities' concerns about the 1.75% electronic levy. We have details as the Fix the Country movement also petitions Parliament over the matter. Also coming up, Keta Senior High Technical School, Presec Legon and Prempeh College set to battle it out for the coveted prize in the Science and Math Quiz finale. And on the international front, Gambia's Truth Commission recommends prosecutions for Jammeh-era crimes as it presents report to government. Thank you for joining us from wherever you are. We have details of these stories and more, including sports and entertainment, over the next 60 minutes. Let's begin, however, from here. And fresh demands are being made on Parliament to reject the 2022 budget as presented by the Finance Minister sometime last week. The Fix the Country movement has today been marching through some streets of Accra to the House of Legislature to present a petition. According to the movement, government's imposition of burdening taxes is counterproductive and seeks to make the poor poorer. In a petition to Parliament, they urge the House to totally reject the budget. My colleague Joseph Armstrong Gold Alogbe has been marching with the protesters. He joins me with the latest update. Joseph, what can you report? Has Parliament received that petition yet? Has the group been successful at all? Hello, Armstrong. Hello, Armstrong.
Hello.
Has the Fix the Country group been successful in presenting that petition to Parliament?
Kamala, not yet. We are still standing outside here waiting for the leadership of the country demonstration to present their petition to Parliament. They earlier met the leadership of Parliament. I saw Chairman Sambusu, the majority leader, and also Haruna Disu, who came out to meet with the leadership. And they could not agree on the number of people who will be allowed to enter into the chamber, because they are saying that the leadership of the Fix the Country demonstration, they are saying that they want all their members to move in there to present their petition. But leadership from Parliament says that no, they are not going to allow that. At least the maximum of 5 or 10 will be okay for now. But as it stands right now, the Fix the Country demonstration leadership are still trying to see how they are going to convince the other members to stay outside for them to go and meet with the leadership of Parliament. So that is what is happening right now. The police to also not give them any access into the main chamber of the Parliament. So as it stands right now, we are all standing outside waiting for the leadership to decide whether or not they are going to agree for the 5 or 10 people to move with the leadership of Parliament to go into the chamber to present their petition.
Okay, now tell us about the concerns of the group specifically. You've been speaking to some of the leaders and conveners. What is the purpose specifically for which they hit the streets today?
So it's all about the budget that was read somewhere last week. Their concern is that this budget, if approved, will bring more hardship onto the Ghanaian citizenry, where they believe that adding more taxes to the already existing taxes is going to be very difficult for the Ghanaian youth who is struggling to survive on 5 cedis daily. And what they are calling for is that Parliament should come together, be it minority or majority, so they kick against this budget so that the executives come up with another budget that should be in favor of the entire country. Of course, I saw some faces that I'm familiar with. That is Kofi Clanton, who was a presidential front in the last year presidential election. He was one of the people who also said that, look, he wanted to be a president, and what the budget he saw is something that, if allowed to pass, will cripple this country in its entirety. So what they are calling for right now is that they have to throw that budget away and come up with a new budget.
Okay, thank you very much, Joseph Armstrong Gold Alogbede. He's been monitoring that protest by the Fix the Country movement all morning. They are yet to have access to leadership of Parliament to present that petition to them. As and when they're able to do that, we'll cross over and get the latest for you. Now, it goes down to the wire in a couple of hours. The grand finale of a 2021 National Science and Math Quiz, a clash featuring 6-time champions Presec, 4-time champions Prempeh College, and first-time finalist Keta Senior High Technical School. Now, up for grabs are a whopping 80,000 Ghana cedis, an enviable trophy, the bragging rights, and many more this afternoon. In fact, there are a lot more at stake: souvenirs and prize packages from some of the sponsors. Also in contention is an agenda by Prempeh College to host and win the competition, being hosted for the first time in the Garden City. We've been hearing from the finalists. Today, we hear from Presec, who are not backing down on their quest to clinch the 7th.
Followed by Prempeh College with 4 and St. Peter's with 3. They are currently the defending champions after a decisive win against Adisadel College and Opokuwari in the 2020 contest. Though this year's quiz has been characterized with surprises, Presec has maintained its composure and traveled in the contest step by step. They trampled on St. Peter's and Chemu Senior High School into the finals. The team appears reserved but poised for victory in the grand finale.
What will happen in the finals is God's will. And if you will say that we should win by even 20 points, we are winning by 20 points in Jesus' name. Amen. But the most important thing is that by His grace we win.
We are very grateful to God for all He has done for us, all the contests He has taken us to. And we are expecting that God will take us to an expected end.
Presec faces Prempeh College and Ketasco in the finals on Friday, November 26 at the Great Wall of the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. Ibrahim Abubakar, TV3 News, Kumasi.
So from Presec, let's cross over to Kumasi. The hosts in the case are Prempeh College. Now, they are 4-time champions. They're looking to get a 5th. Is this their time? Host and win agenda to materialize. Let's hear what the students and old students as well as their trainers have been telling us.
What will happen in the finals is God's will. And if you will say that we should win by even 20 points, we are winning by 20 points in Jesus' name. Amen. But the most important thing is that by His grace we win.
We are very grateful to God for all He has done for us, all the contests He has taken us to. And we are expecting that God will take us to an expected end.
What will happen in the finals is God's will. And if you will say that we should win by even 20 points, we are winning by 20 points in Jesus' name. Amen. But the most important thing is that by His grace we win.
So those are the Presecans speaking about clinching a 7th. We can now hear from the Prempeh students who say they are looking forward to clinching a 5th.
We know the ultimate is ours because we are.
We appear to be having some challenges. We'll be back with a lot more. Please stay with us.
I'm going to interview Zuzum right here in my house. Hey!
Look up there. Why are you using inferior pen?
It was a mistake. I no check.
Acrobat, I'm going to knock you out.
I know, sir.
You deserve quality.
Don't make mistakes. Stop!
You did the right thing.
When you are going to buy a paint, don't look left, don't look right. Go straight and grab the luxury acrylic paint. No be any paint, be paint.
The luxury acrylic paint.
Paint me champion.
Our house isn't just a building. It's a home. A home where our safety is a given, where our family can play, love and grow. A home with unbeatable security, full of laughter and light. We trust Trellidor to protect our lifestyle, not just our lives, and enhance our home. Trellidor, strong, stylish, secure. Visit Trellidor and secure your peace of mind.
Welcome to My African Love. My name is Chris Atto. Here on the show, we're responsible for helping celebrities all over the world find love. Our influencer, celebrity, actress, and model, Afia Odo, is looking for love right here in the USA.
How about I get different guys from Africa and experiments? Sorry. Calvin James production.
Find my African love. Say I get the vision to find my African love. Yeah. Come drop my shit up. If you're out, I thought you one for the picture. African love. She could be my African love.
TCL presents the 26th November Black Friday raid. The best Black Friday deals are coming to all TCL showrooms.
Yeah, Jamie, to come prepared.
This Friday, 26th November. So gym up and raid our stores for up to 50% discount.
50% discount?
Yes, 50% discount on all TCL TVs, washing machines, fridges, ACs, phones, and a lot more. Plus, free movie tickets, shopping vouchers, and a chance to win our TCL 65-inch Android QLED TV. There's so much more up for grabs. It's your fitness that comes to test. Power up to raid our TCL showrooms for the best Black Friday deals.
Party on the lake. This Christmas, experience the 3FM all-white party on the lake. Yes, this time it's the float edition with great experience whilst we cruise on the Dottie Princess and party hard happening on Boxing Day, 26th December, amidst super exciting activities such as beach soccer, live band, pool party, swimming, jet ski, bonfire, and drink ups. It's an all-night fun party from 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. Rate a cool 350 Ghana CDs for singles and 600 Ghana CDs for double. Man, that's so cool for so much fun. A little party never killed anyone. Join us in your all-white attire. Life is a party, dress like it. The all-white party is brought to you by 3FM, Volta Hotel, and Dottie World.
For reservation, please call 0546 063 747 or 0558 167 221. Sponsored by Johanni Auto Cooling Center.
All-white party on the lake.
It's Saturday morning, and this is a good time to catch up on all you've missed out on during your busy week. That is why every Saturday morning at 7 a.m., we take the time to delve into the key points to ensure you are adequately informed as a citizen. We break down the week's biggest stories with the right personalities. We ask the tough questions. We bring you the biggest interviews. We analyze the key issues and allow you to contribute to the discourse. Our job is to ensure that you are part and parcel of nation building. If it matters to you, you will get it here first. Join me, Jifa Bampo, each Saturday at 7 a.m. for the key points. Key points, never miss a key moment.
The Key Points shows live every Saturday at 7 a.m. on TV3.
Welcome back. Let's take you now to Prestiahuni Valley, where a search this afternoon has revealed only one person feared to have been trapped in the mining pits there may have survived. 9 persons died in the mine accident at Esikumawa Sankran. The 9 persons so far identified have been thought to be illegal miners. The police in the area have been speaking to us, as well as the Prestiahuni Valley Municipal Chief Executive. He says they are taking action on illegal mining, but we can hear from the police in the area. He's been speaking to Eric Kawijay.
What happened was that yesterday early morning, police had information that a Galamsey pit at a Sikuma area they had caved in and it had trapped.
I'm afraid we're unable to hear from the police there. We'll be trying to work the lines to speak to my colleague Eric Kawijay and also hear from the hospital administrator at the Takwa Municipal Hospital, who has been confirming the deaths to us. We're back after this break.
New look, new bottle, same irresistible taste. Available in your nearest shop.
This advert is FDA approved.
Sometimes you just know that something ain't going good. You say to yourself, this ain't working for me. There be no shame in that, man.
Like when you don't got it?
Yeah, man, I mean, being smart means knowing when to stop. Know your limit.
So like knowing when to stop? Yeah, makes sense.
If it's not fun, choose to stop.
This advertisement is brought to you by Bet Power.
Wow! What more could you get from Lydia's Fashion? My brothers and sisters, there's no need to travel a long way to buy your wedding gowns, dinner wears, your children's clothes, special suits, ladies' dresses, or handbags. Because when you come to Lydia's Fashion, we have everything in stock for you. And guess what? We do wholesale as well as retail. So hurry up, come to Lydia's Fashion and we will serve you right. Lydia's Fashion. We are the best in fashion. Locate us at Accra, UTC, opposite Fidelity Bank, or call 024 118 2299.
It's the festive season and we love it. And that means it's time to celebrate with GoTV. Great. So get your GoCoder, GoTenna, and 1 month of GoTV Plus for only 89 CDs to watch with the whole family. And if you're feeling extra festive, upgrade to our best package yet, GoTV Super.
Amazing.
Download the My GoTV app for more information.
Super.
We all deserve a super festive season.
Then why hold back?
And with GoTV, there's every reason to love it.
Hello Ghana! Christmas is approaching and there is a need to give your home that perfect look and feel. So, get ready for your official real estate and home accessories needs fair. 3FM, TV3 and Planet One Multimedia present the 4th Annual Ghana Home and Lifestyle Fair 2021, bringing together all real estate and construction companies, home appliances, furniture and interior decor companies, CCTV security, doors, paint, tiles, locks, bath, kitchenware, home insurance and internet services, gardening and flower companies to exhibit their products and services to the general public at the 4th Annual Ghana Home and Lifestyle Fair. Date Friday 26 to Sunday 28 November 2021 at the Achimota Mall. Time 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. daily. To exhibit your products and services, call 0244-627609. Media partners Onia TV, Onia FM, 3news.com, The Mirror and Senior Global Solutions. The 4th Annual Ghana Home and Lifestyle Fair 2021. This week on Mentor X, we are launching into the final lap of the competition. With eviction on the tails of the contestants, they cannot leave any stone unturned. Join us again this Sunday at 8 p.m. as the journey towards discovering the next global icon continues. Keep voting for your favorite contestant by dialing the short code *713*13# or download the TV3 Reality app from the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store to vote. TV3 Mentor takes you higher. Mentor X is brought to you by Heaven Black Insecticide Spray and Mosquito Coil and Napa Foods, Sense Body Spray, Club, Better Malt, Tom Vita, Close Up, Geisha, Drugnet,
Cowbell, our milk.
Babrashi. Oh yes, nobody expect Giovanni, no Giovanni. So now Akabeneza. Bella the Nash pass National Theatre.
No, but you say if you get problem like vocabulary problem, but let's consider it.
No, cause Ben on your
na me ye violence.
Huh?
Violence. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Stone Boy. Bafira, Lalo.
Shared among us, let there be love, eat alright.
If I wear the tights one, the bloggers will say cool right now.
You know what, Mo? No wonder our forefathers were that fit. Can you, Papa? Ready?
Watch Showbiz 360 Friday at 8:30 p.m. on TV3.
Brought to you by Black Rock Honey,
Betway,
Deluxe Acrylic Paint, Cowbell, Our Milk, and Napa Foods.
It's about to get more sporty with a touch of super entertainment with your favorite stars.
Times we played the thing, get the Chaskele, the football. Who should I take? Tony Cruz? Why?
While keeping you up to date with every trending issue in your world of sports on Warmer Plus.
But in comes Thomas Tuchel and everything changes. And when he said he wanted to be better than me, I was happy.
Let's keep it more sporty and super entertaining every Saturday on Warmer Plus, right here on TV3.
Let's return to that story from Prestia Huni Valley, where a search this afternoon has revealed only one person feared to have been trapped in the mining pits there may have survived. 9 persons who understand died in the accident at Asikuma Wasa Nkrine. The 9 persons so far identified, including the dead, are believed to be illegal miners. The Prestia Huni Valley Municipal Chief Executive has told us action is being taken to enforce the laws against illegal mining in the area. Meanwhile, police in the area has been confirming to us the number of individuals who may have died in this disaster.
What happened was that yesterday early morning, police had information that a Galamsey pit at a Sikuma area they had caved in and it had trapped some people under it. Police, we rushed to the scene, and true to what we heard, we saw that yes, something of that nature had happened. We arrived at the scene when excavator was trying to dig the ground to bring out the people who were trapped. In all, we had information that 10 people were trapped. And by the time we got there, only one had been sent to hospital. The remaining 9 who were removed from the ground were all dead.
So you heard that the Takwa Divisional Police Commander speaking there. Well, my colleague Eric Harry J has been interacting with the hospital administrator at the Takwa Municipal Hospital on the latest. And we'll be hearing from him shortly, but the story, if you're just joining us, is that 9 persons have been confirmed dead in that mine disaster at Sikuma and Kran in the western region. Only 1 person is feared or is believed to have survived this particular disaster. You know, the 10 individuals who were at the mining pit at the time of the incident are thought to be illegal miners. The municipal chief executive for the area has told us that there is a need for a task force to be inaugurated to patrol the area to ward off illegal miners. But the police has also been telling us that when they got to the scene, a total of 9 individuals, in fact bodies, had been recovered from that particular search, and so only 1 person in this disaster survived. Just to watch a Midday Live here on TV3 with me, Komla Adam. We'll be bringing you a lot more stories, including that continuous build-up to the grand finale of the National Science and Math Quiz Competition. We know Presec, Prempeh College and Keta Senior High Technical School are battling it out for that particular coveted prize, 80,000 cedis, a trophy, of course, a lot more at stake. My colleague Ibrahim Abubakar has joined us. He's been monitoring the atmosphere on campus of Prempeh College, who are looking to clinch their record 5th title. Ibrahim, tell us, what does it look like from where you are? Hello, Ibrahim. Ibrahim Abubakar will be joining us shortly. We'll also be crossing over to Presec Legon, where Dela Michelle is standing by. We're gauging the atmosphere ahead of that grand finale, which is expected to begin in a couple of hours. In fact, under 2 hours, and that finale will happen. Ibrahim, if you can hear me, I'm asking what the atmosphere is looking like on the campus of Prempeh College, who are looking to host and win this one. I'm afraid Ibrahim cannot hear me, and so we're going to be trying to get to Ibrahim. He is live on campus there at Prempeh College. They are upbeat about this one. They want to host and win the competition for the 5th time, but they will have to cross a hurdle which involves Presec Legon, who are also reigning champions, also looking to clinch a record 7th trophy. They will also have to battle it out with Keta Senior High Technical School, who are first-time finalists at the showpiece, to be able to get to that 5th trophy they're gunning to achieve. On campus, it's been optimism all over. The head teacher is optimistic. Students are upbeat. They're hopeful of doing it in a couple of hours, hosting and winning the competition. We'll be crossing over to Presec, where Dela Michelle has also been standing by. She reports that the cadet corps of the school are already in high spirits, singing and chanting songs as they anticipate a great encounter in a couple of hours. Let's hear from Prempeh. We'll be hearing those sights and sounds from Prempeh College shortly. Let's see. So that's the Prempeh College students in high spirits chanting their school's anthem, and they I say they're looking to do a fifth today by close of a contest in a couple of hours. But for those in Presec, they also are looking to clinch their record 7th title. They say they serve a living God. Let's hear from the Prempeh students and their headmaster.
So far, the boys have performed very good, and we are hoping that they bring the cup home. So far, they've done good in their previous contests, and we are seeing them to the finals. And
I know they will do well, and we will bring the trophy. We will not allow the Presec boys and the Kita boys to take the trophy to their hometown. We will leave the trophy in Ashanti region. That's all what I will say.
We are hoping for the best. As you know, Prempeh College, we are number 1. We are hoping for the best. This year, we are taking it again.
I believe that the vigor that we are giving the boys is very good. We are behind them, and we are very sure that they will bring the trophy.
That's right.
And I know it's going to stay in Kumasi.
That's right.
We know we're going to lift the trophy this afternoon. We are well prepared on all fronts, spiritually and other fronts. We don't want our opponents, especially Presec, to stretch the lead. Already they've won it the 6th time, and we've won it 4th time. We want to win it this 5th time, close the gap, equal the number of times that they have won it, and even overtake them come next year.
I don't doubt in any way that they will not win. They are bringing the trophy home.
Let's cross over to Dela Michelle, who is on the Presec Legon campus to gauge the atmosphere there ahead of this contest. Dela, tell us what you can report. We know that the Presecans are looking to clinch this for the 7th time. They are not letting anything stand in their way. What have you gathered so far?
Well, Komla, I'll say that what you're saying is no different from what is happening here at Presec Legon. The words are the same. They are confident they are going to win this time around. They do not fear any of their competitors, be it Prempeh College or Kita. They know that for them, they've been doing this for some time now. They've won the trophy 6 consecutive times. And as their tagline has been for 2021, we are 7 living God, meaning they are ready to take the 7th one. So it's for them. They all come here. Most of the students are going about doing their normal work. We had the opportunity to speak with the Assistant Headmaster for Academics, Mr. Enoch Say here, and he mentioned basically the same thing. They are calm. They know that their boys are well prepared. The strategy has been the same, and they didn't have to ask new strategies because they knew the boys had prepared well ahead of this year's National Science and Maths Quiz. So for them, they are calm. They are waiting for the program to begin to see their boys in action. Of course, there's been a lot of excitement here among some of the students. They've been talking about the event that is going to take place exactly this afternoon. Some of them, the expectations are high. Of course, they're hoping that they will just get to see their boys win, and of course, they said will be crowned for them. This is for them. They will be crowned the winners for this year's National Science and Maths Quiz.
And do we have, like, for example, a giant screen or an auditorium being set up where some of the students would have the opportunity to watch live the event?
Right. So because Presec Legon is having an event on their premises tomorrow, initially they had 3 areas that has been designated for them to watch the finale. That is the assembly hall, and then also the 2 dining hall, the old dining hall and the new dining hall. But because of the event they have tomorrow, the assembly hall will not be used for today's viewing. It would be the old dining hall and then the new dining hall. So these 2 places, we're expecting to see the students move there at exactly 1:30 p.m. just to get prepared and wait for the show to begin. I'm heading towards where the Presec cadet group is. If you can hear them chanting ahead of the finale, for them, they know Presec is winning. One of the songs that they keep singing is that, what will I do to wear a blue? And as you know, Presec's color has always been blue. So for them, they're going to make the blue color proud today. The cadets will be leading the drama for the school. And I hope you can hear them. And their voices are becoming higher and higher as I get closer to them. And for them, they don't fear whether it is Prempeh or whether it's Kita. They are ready because they are serving a living God.
Thank you, Dela Michelle. We wait to see in a couple of hours how this is going to pan out. We wait to see whether or not Presec will be able to clinch their 7th, and also whether it will be Prempeh who will clinch their 5th, or it will be a first for Keta Senior High Technical School. Ibrahim Abubakar is monitoring the Prempeh College atmosphere. He's joining me. Ibrahim, what can you report?
Well, Kamala, I can tell you that the atmosphere is very, very charged here. In fact, I was here since 9 a.m. and it has been consistent. A lot of drumming and dancing, singing, and the boys are hopeful. At least they are confident in their guys. They said that they can make them proud by winning the ultimate. For them, the win agenda still remains. And this time around, I believe that they will not allow the trophy to go back to Accra or get to Volta region. They have to make sure that it stays in Kumasi, and for that matter, they are confident. As I speak to you now, the school has started busing some of the students to the venue ground. In fact, because of COVID-19 safety measures, the school told me they are busing only 100 of the students to the venue ground. The remaining will have to be in school and watch it on giant screens that have been mounted at the assembly hall and even the dining hall. But even as the school says it is busing only 100 of them, in the morning when I came, some had already taken the lead without even seeking permission from the school. They just wanted to be there, even if they will not have the opportunity to enter into the auditorium. They will hang around and give morale to their guys. So the atmosphere, like I said, is charging. At the end of the day, they are hoping for nothing but victory.
Thank you very much, Ibrahim Abubakar. I wonder if we are able to hear from the Keta Senior High School representatives who are also gunning for their first trophy. We've been speaking to them. They've been telling us they didn't travel all the way to the Ashanti region to be spectators or simply participants in this particular contest. They say they are there to win it.
We are very much excited to be in the finals for the very first time. But we didn't travel all the way from Keta to just be in the finals. We came here purposely for the trophy, and we are not leaving here without a trophy.
This winning the trophy and going to the final is not only the birthright of some schools. Meeting Presec and then Prempeh, it doesn't mean the people who want the sixth time or the fourth trophy are not the same people contesting this time. They are different sets of people, and we are also different sets of people, and we are also meeting them. They use the same book, we also use the same book, so we are not afraid of them.
And we are very excited we are going to the finals, but that's not the end. We didn't aim for the finals, we aimed for the trophy, and then we are not relenting to grab that trophy.
So that contest happens under 2 hours. We'll bring you all the latest on that. Let's take a step away from that. And the Western Regional Health Directorate has begun an ambitious drive to vaccinate members of all masquerading groups in the region yet to receive their COVID-19 jabs ahead of a Christmas masquerade parade. The masquerade parade has not been staged since COVID-19 struck sometime in 2020.
Sekendi Takrade has for the past decade become synonymous with masquerade parades during Christmas. Scores of masquerade groups will on Christmas throng the principal streets to delight people from all walks of life with fanciful steps. However, since COVID-19 struck, Sekendi Takrade has been robbed of this joy. Christmas is approaching and there are concerns it may remain cancelled. Well, there appears to be a ray of hope. The Ghana Health Service has begun an ambitious drive to vaccinate all members of the masquerading groups who are yet to receive their COVID-19 jab.
One of the things that mark Christmas in Western region is masquerade. And so we thought it wise, Ghana Health Service in partnership with GSI and then the Confederation of the Masqueraders team to come together and then have a special vaccination exercise on COVID-19 for not only the team members but also the fans and open it also to the general public, because festivities bring everybody together. And as we come together, our slogan is that we want to enjoy these festivities in one piece and in peace.
The Ghana Health Service is embarking on this drive with JSI Research and Training Institute, a public research and consulting firm dedicated to improving the health of individuals and communities across the world.
COVID-19 is taking away a big part of Ghana's economy through tourism. And you agree with me that the masqueraders promote their activities, promote tourism. And so Christmas, which is part of our culture, has been taken away from us by COVID-19. And so if they are adopting an innovative way to ensure that we take Christmas out of the hands of COVID-19, I think it's a good thing.
For the masquerade groups, the vaccination exercise will help whip up interest in the parade in the face of concerns of possible spread of COVID-19 during outdoor events where many people congregate.
We've been trying to leverage on masquerade as a form of development for Secondary and the region as a whole. So when COVID hit last year, it was a big blow to us, certainly. Now that we even have more vaccines out available for us, we feel like it would cover almost the whole of Secondary Secondary. And so it's good for us. We are happy. Now we can really showcase the masquerade the way we have wanted to showcase it last year. I mean, there was the year of return, the year after the return, and we couldn't do that because of COVID. Now we can show that. And the numbers keep increasing, awareness keep increasing, the interest keep increasing. Because I tell you, masquerading is a tool for development.
Let's stay with COVID-19 related stories, because the UK has imposed travel restrictions on 6 African countries over a new coronavirus variant. South Africa's Minister of Health, Joe Phaahla, identified the new variant as B11529, and they said it seems highly contagious among young people. Israel has also announced tough travel restrictions on southern African countries amid concerns over the spread of a new variant. The World Health Organization is holding a meeting to discuss the dramatic rise in COVID-19 cases in South Africa that has been blamed on the new variant of a virus. The new variant seems to be the most heavily mutated so far in the outbreak. Nature magazine reported that the variant was first reported in Botswana earlier this month. The report said scientists are trying to determine if the variant can somehow evade the immune response. One researcher in Johannesburg said, quote, "We are flying at warp speed." We have business news after this. Please stay with us. Now, Deputy Minister for Food and Agriculture in charge of livestock, Mohammed Tufeiru Hadi, says government is strengthening institutional capacities against future occurrences, including the pathogenic avian influenza. Additionally, over 43 million cedis has been approved to recruit more than 1,000 veterinary doctors and professionals by 2022 to contain such outbreaks.
The minister disclosed this at the 46th and 47th annual general meeting of the Ghana Veterinary Medical Association. The meeting, which also marked the 23rd Congress of the association, primarily served as a platform to deliberate on the impact of COVID-19 on veterinary services delivery. Stakeholders admitted the inconsistent supply of drugs owing to the pandemic is having a toll on effective service delivery. On the issue of the bird flu outbreak, the association called on government to ensure swift deployment of resources and enhance surveillance.
In the way the process is moving, people are sent out to the field every day and to control especially the bird flu. That is the impact. That is already showing that there's something going on.
Deputy Minister for Food and Agriculture in charge of livestock, Mohammed Tufeiru Hadi, disclosed that over 43 million cedis has been approved to recruit 1,100 veterinary doctors and professionals to contain and manage prevailing outbreaks.
The challenge of a $300 million bill on government to bring meat outside is a huge loss to the nation. So anything that will support government to scale up production so that we are able to produce to feed the nation and export is so much dear to the minister. And with the strong support of government, the ministry is on target, and very soon we will have good story to tell to Ghanaians.
Meanwhile, the Food and Agriculture Ministry is recruiting 550 veterinary doctors and professionals this year after over 20 years of non-recruitment in the sector.
That'll be all for business. Kelvin Uswan standing by with the latest in sports.
Good afternoon. Let's have some sports on Midday Live. My name is Kelvin Owusu-Ansah. Well, starting from the World Cup, and CAF has approved that is the biennial World Cup by FIFA, which is being proposed. Should all plans go as it is with feasibility studies being agreed, it will mean that we are going to have a 2-year World Cup, and CAF is the official confederation that has come out as the first one to publicly support this proposal by FIFA. But first of all, FIFA President Gianni Infantino at this morning's 13th CAF Congress made it clear that this is going to benefit Africa football.
The future of the World Cup. Do we need a World Cup every 2 years? And we need to make sure that football remains relevant for our young generation. And I would say particularly in a continent like Africa, where 40% of the population is below 15 years of age. We need to think about the future. We need to think, how can we make our sport more enthusiastic, more relevant for the young generation, which today has many other things to focus on. Thank you very much.
Well, so this is from CAF FIFA President Gianni Infantino, but yes, the proposals are already underway, and let's have a quick listen to the CAF President, yes, Dr. Patrice Motsepe, who said that the approval will definitely be in fruition as soon as FIFA have their feasibility studies over.
Welcomes the FIFA Congress decision to conduct a feasibility study on having men's and women's World Cup every 2 years. 2. If the FIFA study concludes that it is feasible, CAF will fully support hosting the men's and women's World Cup every 2 years. Thank you very much for your kind attention.
If anybody has any question on this resolution, if there are none, can those who are in support of this resolution raise your green cards, please? Thank you so much. I see wonderful green cards. Can those who are against it raise your red card? Thank you. No red card. Anybody who abstains, a yellow card? Thank you so much. I asked the scrutineers, I imagine that they've been monitoring the process, but the resolution has been adopted unanimously. Can we clap hands, please? Thanks.
So that is at the 13th Assembly of CAF. Well, let's quickly get to Africa football expert Calvin Emeka, who is currently in the UK, and he would have his take on this. So, Emeka, yes, this is the agreement from that is CAF. What do you make of this biennial World Cup proposal and CAF as the official confederation to approve?
I'm so sorry. Can you repeat the question again? Can you?
Well, the approval has been made by CAF, and they are the first official body to make this approval. What do you make of this biennial World Cup proposal?
I have been disappointed with CAF ever since Ahmad got into office. CAF has become an annex of FIFA, and Gianni Infantino has not hidden the fact that he needs the 54 block votes that come from CAF to help him carry out all his plans. And that is what has actually happened this afternoon in Egypt. Do you know what? Before you came to me, I was just listening towards the back end of the Congress, and somebody asked the Motsepe that what is going to happen to CAF, to AFCON after this approval. How is AFCON going to be married to this new biennial World Cup? Jesus. a man, I could not make out what he was trying to say. He had no idea what he was trying to say. He flip-flopped and flip-flopped, and I was disappointed. I was very sad at what, because he didn't say anything. He just said basically that in the end we'll find out the best way possible, because AFCON is the flagship competition of Africa, blah, blah, blah. I am shocked.
But Emeka, in your own disappointment, aside that, when you look at these proposals and the World Cup being played every 2 years, Gianni Infantino said it was going to benefit Africa. Do you share the same thoughts with him?
How is it going to benefit Africa? Our AFCON is every 2 years. We already have problems. We already have problems with managers in the Premier League and the other major European leagues annoyed with Africa that we have a tournament is every 2 years. Now, how is AFCON going to compete favorably with the biggest football tournament in the world, the FIFA World Cup? How is that going to benefit us? I don't know. I seriously, this is one question I would like to put before Arsene Wenger and Gianni Infantino. Explain to us how this tournament, how World Cup every 2 years will benefit Africa. They haven't done that yet. I haven't seen it. I've been searching for it. I've been asking my colleagues. Nobody has been able to tell me how it will benefit Africa.
Well, more representation for Africa football at the biggest stage and a greater opportunity to have a lot more of our talent develop into world stars, unlike the 5 World Cup slots that we have at the moment. It could increase to more slots.
See, I think it was about 3 years ago. I was speaking to a station in Turkey, and I was talking about Africa's development. Africa's development of African leagues is completely dependent on Africa and Africans and African countries. It is not supposed to be dependent on the World Cup. What do I mean? We need Africa, CAF, and all the African football federations need to come together to work out modalities in which to make our local leagues very important. Very important. Our local leagues financially viable, make our pitches at home in Africa very good to play on, and make our football attractive for the continent first, and then move out. This idea that development is only the national team football has to be disabused. It is not. Every country should be known by how powerful their local football is, not the national team. Because as we see, most of African countries, especially in sub-Saharan Africa, they can call players from the diaspora to play for their national teams. But it is not the same thing. Being successful at national team does not mean that your local league is developed. It does not mean that your local league is viable. That needs to be done by African countries for Africa, not improved or increased numbers at the World Cup. I don't buy that at all.
All right, thank you so much, Emeka, and we'll be coming to you for. So that was Emeka Calvin there, Africa football specialist. So that's it for the Africa Congress. But don't forget that there's also the Africa Super League that has also been approved by CAF. We'll be having a lot more in our subsequent bulletins. My name is Kelvin Otuansa. There's a lot more after the short break.
In entertainment this afternoon, one of Africa's biggest Afrobeat groups, R2Beats, has officially released their 4th studio album titled Back to Basics. The body of work comes with 15 songs with contributions from renowned singer Stonebwoy, King Promise, Flip the Music songstress Jackie, and 2021 Grammy nominee Wizkid. The duo have been sharing the inspiration behind the new project.
It's been 14 years of serving music enthusiasts with good music. Like an old wine, the Temasite 15-based duo keep getting better with age. 2 years after releasing their third studio album, Site 15, the award-winning music group is out with another masterpiece, Back to Basics. The body of work contains 15 amazing compositions and was created to excite and take fans back to the days when the group dominated the airwaves with irresistible hits.
We wanted to go back to like when we came into the game from the start. We realized that the fans out there kind of miss the crazy R2Bs from day zero. As much as we feel like, you know, we evolving, we growing and all that, we don't want to say some stuff we used to say back in the day. We still can't deny the fact that the fans still miss the old R2Bs. In that sense and in that process, we decided to come back with this fresh, new piece.
A member of the acclaimed group, Omar Sterling, assured fans that R2Bs has lined up a number of exciting bangers to entertain them in the months ahead.
And also we are glad we have just this solid fan base, you know, whether we release music or not. This time, not just this album, but I feel like every year we are going to give them 1 or 2 projects.
Songs on the album include Ebosso, Pressure, Tinkerbell featuring Nigeria's Wizkid, Need Your Love, done with Flip the Music songstress Jackie, and Get Not the Want. Others are Sure Banker, another one featuring Stonebwoy, Casanova featuring Mr. Easy, Odonti, and Fine Wine. Songs on the album are produced by 13 top song engineers.
I think it will go down as one of the top-notch albums to come out from here. Really hoping that, they'll go the extra mile as well in the same way they went into creating the songs and the album. They'll go the extra mile in promoting the album as well.
Use your head and use your hand. Don't you envy brother man. After all.
That's it for entertainment. Time now to find out the latest news making rounds beyond Ghana's borders.
A sweeping 3-year public inquiry into former President Yahya Jammeh's 22 years in power, a truth commission set up to probe the allegations, handed its reports to President Adama Barrow. The commission recommended prosecutions for killings, torture, and other abuses committed during his tenure. The findings of the Truth Panel come after more than 2 years of hearings into Jammeh-era crimes. Witnesses gave chilling evidence about state-sanctioned torture, death squads, rape and witch hunts, often at the hands of the junglers as Jammeh's death squads were known. President Barrow is expected to release a white paper within 6 months on how to implement its recommendations. Rights groups have long called for Jammeh to be prosecuted for alleged abuses including murder, torture and rape during his 22 years in power in the West African nation. The UN has confirmed that several days of intercommunal fighting in the Sudanese region of Darfur have left at least 43 people dead and thousands displaced. The conflict broke out last week between Arab nomadic herders and farmers from the Meslia Jebel tribe and Jebel Moon in West Darfur. The UN says more than 40 villages were burned and looted in the clashes. Several people are reportedly missing, including children. There have been frequent outbreaks of violence in Darfur since the signing of a peace deal late last year that led to the withdrawal of UN peacekeepers.
That'll be our bulletin for this afternoon. Thank you for joining us all throughout the week. Have a great weekend.